beginning there was the earth. Then the earth became man's life and livelihood. As such, a challenge. A challenge met with effort and vigor which became power, and a world was created. And in that world, a small country started to live its destiny. Uruguay, producer of rice. The Uruguay of cattle and sheep has changed. Now rice growers color the geography of this small country. Geography that starts to show the contours of the rice paddy. In the early spring, the ritual repeats itself year after year. In man's eternal dialogue with nature. The history and future of so many pinned on a hope. Aided by geography, virgin lands, and a temperate climate under the open skies of South America, the rice growers of Uruguay have made their sector one of the most important of the nation's economy. The rice field is the fertile place where sweat and hope make their way one day at a time. It's man's work and a man's home, where roots spread and grow and tie people to the earth. Open skies and emerald pastures mean an ecological equilibrium which is only sustainable by respecting nature. The rice industry has enabled otherwise endangered species to live and multiply in the cultivated areas and effectively protects these species from further encroachment. The coexistence among species makes for a viable ecological balance. What was rapidly disappearing now thrives. Innumerable varieties of bird life now bear witness to the effort of humans in a productive cycle of which they too have become a vital part. Like ancient civilizations which stored life's vital resource in huge reservoirs, today's rice grower does the same in order to harvest the fruits of the earth, evenly distributing water throughout the growing season. A 150,000 hectares now under irrigation ensure that what was before fallow land, subject to the whims of the weather, each year now produces a bountiful harvest of verdant rice. The enormous amount of water available permits powerful pumps to irrigate the rice paddies throughout the growing season. The use of high-quality seed and good varieties has been one of the high points of the rice sector's growth. This in turn has ensured a premium product of high quality, recognized and appreciated worldwide. When the harvest ripens, the emerald green paddies turn to gold. more than 7,000 families have full-time employment the year round in the rice sector. Bins and combines, operated by qualified personnel and the latest technology, join in a perfect and seemingly never-ending dance to bring the harvest in. The rice flows in a constant stream, generating wealth and prosperity for a whole country. On 150,000 hectares of land, the wealth of a country ripens, and over 1 million tons of basic food are produced. Uruguay's rice fields produce a product which respects the environment and is internationally recognized. Uruguay is one of the few rice-growing countries which does not practice continuous cropping, but rotates this crop with artificial pasturage for beef production. After the rice, cattle complete the cycle on artificial pastures. This technique ensures that the soil is not depleted of fundamental nutrients and that after a short period, rice can be replanted with a minimum use of agrochemicals. The rice sector supports a whole industry which not only adds value to the crop, but ensures that the production chain runs smoothly. All this has been made possible to a great extent by the efforts of the rice growers and their association. This association has helped integrate the growers with the mills, government and technical agencies to the benefit of all concerned. A very important function of the Growers Association is its chain of laboratories in all the rice growing areas, which, along with the regional growers committees, actively participate in the quality control of all rice produced in Europe. This is Uruguay's finished product, which is getting ready to go out into the world's most demanding markets with the highest standards of quality. The joyous image of a country which works to export and seriously honor its commitments. In a world market of 25,000 tons, 800,000 are from Uruguay, which is the world's 7th largest exporter of rice. Only 1% the country's area is sown to rice, but it generates 10% of Uruguay's exports. This is a country which exports 90% of its production to customers all over the planet, competing with a high level of subsidies with which most other rice-growing countries protect their farmers. rice is also memory, a heritage of accumulated knowledge transmitted from generation to generation. It is technology at the service of a way of life. It is advanced investigation applied day to day in the field. It is sacrifice and hard work in the pursuit of excellence. It's a country's path to progress and prosperity. It is vigor, it is strength leading a country into the future. Rice is genuine wealth. Rice can make Uruguay stronger as a country and as a member of the Mercosur, which in turn will grow stronger, enabling a large part of Latin America to take the position in the world it so richly deserves.